Howdy doodly doo! How's it going? I'm Talkie. No, I'm not. My Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I am Adrian, and welcome back to Middle-earth as we continue on as the Reunited Kingdom. The Numenorians, as I've taken to calling them, as you may have noticed. There isn't an intro to this video because I haven't the time. I'd love to continue with the intros where possible, but at the moment it's just not feasible. So anyway, let's crack on. We are doing rather well. Partially. We lost Darban, but we'll get it back. Don't worry about that. But before we do that, would anyone like any toast? We are going to fight against Captain Suwaid. Now, as one person commented, and I'm grateful to you, this is not an attack on us. We are ambushing Captain Suwaid as he passes by. And so I am going to definitely fight this, and we shall just quickly save it, because not only then do we have the chance to absolutely catch them off guard, ambushes tend to go so favourably for the ambusher that I think the ambushee often runs for cover. We've got some cavalry which will help as well, although annoyingly those two haven't merged for some reason. But we will fight it, and we will kill them. And it is here where Roon will start to taste our might. Sorry, I've got a bell, and it's almost certainly being picked up by the recording, and I appreciate that's very annoying, but I'm just dismantling it before the cat returns home and decides that this is the greatest toy in the invention. In the history, of human invention. She loves bells. Don't know why. Alright, welcome to an ambush battle in Medieval 2. How are we lined up our enemies here today? So, archers at the front there, we're going to want to charge them with cavalry to take them out of the game. That unit there, we definitely want a bodyguard to hit to try and cut them out as well. Those ones we can shoot. It's actually a bit of a pain that all of our generals are archers here. And then we want cavalry to charge that unit at the back there as well. So, those archers are going to try and run away, and we want to take them out of the game as quickly as possible. So we will double rush them, and the two together should remove those from the game. There is no point in actually targeting that unit straight away. We might as well use arrows to pepper them. Oh, that's interesting. Osgiliath veterans can't skirmish. Well, we'll definitely keep an eye on those other ones. Right, Lewin. Herr Lewin. Do you know what Herr Lewin means? Would you like me to tell you? Lewin means blue. And Heer means Lord. So rather uneventfully, is that even a word? If I may just besmirch the good doctor's name for a moment. His name just literally means Blue Lord. Because he's from the... Although he's not from the Blue Hills, is he actually? So no. I take that back. I take back all the ills that I was spouting there against Tolkien. All right, we have our target. Start the battle. Pause the battle. You three are going to target these, and you're going to kill them. You're going to charge into the hunters. You're going to charge into the hunters. You two are going to hit the Dauratai clansmen. You're going to join them. You are going to wipe out those Balkoth tribesmen. And we should see a rather nice... I did think they had some invisibles. I was going to say, I'm sure there was more to see from the battle screen. Balkoth tribesmen, there were 177. They're a javelin unit, so I'm keen to get rid of a great many of them. About 70 odd of them gone. They're wavering. How did we do against the hunters? 79 hunters still with us. Dauratai clansmen charging up the hill. Right, get yourselves out of there so you don't get caught on those crossbows. Let's charge again. You didn't sprint, did you? No. Right, you. I want you to hit those far-run mercs. Tie them down. Alright, and then we need to take out those crossbows. So, Cav, you're going to have to come back and help with the crossbows down here. Right, hit the Baron Hunters. You go back in as well, finish them off. No, we'll take one of you then. Go and hit those far-run mercs. You charge back into those. Did they get them? Yeah, they got the wind in their sails. Of course they did. Pump a defensive stance.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
The enemy captain's gone.
Troops will lose their will to fight.
Ah, good. Go and hit those mercs. How has that not made them rout? That was a perfect little charge. Here, Lewin shredding those Daretai crossbowmen.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
We just want the mercs to run before they kill Boromir. That's what I'm really interested in. Ready yourselves. Charge into those. Pull back out and charge again. Men of Gondor! Right, those Fire mercs are dead, so you go after those. Together, knights, come! How do we do against this clansman? Oh yeah, they're pretty much dead. Boromir, you pop that as well. Balkoth tribesmen now thinking about running. Feel free to fire at whatever you like. Ah, they're routing. They're on their way. Yeah, it's over. Speed her up.
The enemy army flees the field.
Capture as many as we can.
Pursue and run them down.
That should have been a good little battle. Yeah, 9% for very... 10% we'll heal a little bit, so that won't actually be 10% when the end comes. 27. Dear, oh dear.
Vanquished. Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious.
Here, Lewin! Here, Lewin is a monster. A true Lord of War. Excellent. Alright, let's see what the ramifications are at the actual end of this turn then. Some people are suggested that I shouldn't push up towards Barad and Ed, and that instead we should try and go up the Gwathlo River, which is Enedwaith's strongest cities. Londare, Alkford, what's the one beginning with S called? Can't remember.
Glory.
Oh no, they're finally attacking the Ivory Tower. Perhaps our actions have just spurred them on. We need to kill that Roon army. That's something that we need to do. But then once that Roon army is dead, we can then better police them trying to come down through our terrain, can't we? Our domain, rather. And if we could get Gellerbrin back, actually, I wouldn't say no to that. It's not a particularly defensive position, but better than nothing, isn't it? Rangers Guild in Durthank, go on then. Can't build that, no problem. Oh, look, there's another one coming. But they are very distinctly ignoring Fen Gador at the moment, which I find quite interesting. Oh, and another Kandish army has come. Alright, so the troops that can, someone needs to go out and hit Ethercali. We can't lose the Ivory Tower. We can't let them expand out from here.
Your will, my lord.
You guys are going back to the fort, yeah. Yeah, you go and stay in there. Durthang has its troops now. That's going to start being useful to us. Fen Gador is training some troops. That's good. And what was the tier of your military garrison, aren't you? So 3 units. So we're training 4, and then we'll leave 3. Perfect. I don't really want the territorial guardsmen, but until other units become available, Barassadas. I saw you commenting saying how in one episode I said I wasn't going to train any more trash, and then in the very next one trained more trash. But in that situation, I am going to train trash until we can replace them with elites, and I think that's fine for now. And that'll do over there. So Can still... Oh, they've sent some troops west again, actually. But our plan is now in motion. So Can has got to try and just defeat us in East Nosgiliath, which I don't think they'll be able to do. And what we will do in the interim is send our entire army out, I think, actually.
As you wish.
Could probably do with a general. No, I haven't really got any. Is that enough to defeat that runic army? I think we should have a general lead that army. Oh, Lewin, look, you're so close. So close and yet so very far.
Your will, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. Orders. Yes. Merging
Nice.
armies,
Good little merge.
Will,
You guys move down as well. Alright, so hold on, Fen Gador. You'll get those troops in. They'll get the military garrison. The school's going up. That's all very nice indeed. So we need to attack Captain Ethercali, but we will do that. Do we draw anyone out of the garrison to do it? I don't think so. My only thought is to take a general out for the time being.
Yes, your orders, my lord.
But then they're good
lord.
governors, aren't they?
Your orders, my lord.
These ideally would lead it, but we can't. Hold on, how long will they besiege it for? They need at least a turn to build their equipment, don't they? No, I don't think we should chance it. We should attack. We should attack. We could take the bulk of that army, actually, defeat them, and then send the troops back, couldn't we? But let's worry about the west for now. So, the Balorn force is going to press on.
Yes,
leave behind, if you've got minor cavalry like that, don't worry about that. And actually, I don't really think the general's all that useful. He's probably better served in the other army. Because as we just saw there, you can get much further if you go alone. I think that's going to be a better plan. I'm tempted to send them up the western coast, try and draw Enedwyth's forces away, and then we can get up to Badad and Ed, where we can then save it.
My lord. Yes.
Because I would like to save it. It's about role playing almost now. It's a symbol of our people. We cannot abandon it. Oh no, no! Moria are doing exactly what they were going to do. Oh bugger! You've got to go now then.
Yes, my lord.
Your army's not really ready, but you've got to go now.
We shall continue tomorrow.
Why have you got
my lord.
crappy peasants? What's gone on there?
My lord.
All right, yep, take them. That's fine. And 152 of them. That's fine. Try and get to join up with Malbeth. Freeland militia. I mean, why did I have Freeland militia? Just get rid of them. Kiloniak's almost certainly going to fall. That's going to be a pain. Okay, so someone needs to stay in Boulogne because I do actually want to hold on to Boulogne. If you guys left that, would it still like you? Yeah, right. You guys right up here.
Yes, my lord.
So what we'll do for now then is leave behind maybe just the general, actually. That probably would work, wouldn't it?
As you wish. By your command. Yes.
Oh, they can move so far.
Command. Yes.
Hello, Londangren.
Was that your best shot?
Hello, absolutely no garrison troops at all. Ah, yes, look, that's perfect. If we can hit Londangren, they'll attack us with Hundor because they'll become...
Your orders,
they will think that they can win that, and they can't win that. Oh, I did also want to get some of those if I could, but it's not looking good. Right, and then you guys are going to go over and get gooned and link up with the Kirithior garrison. Yeah. That's a very good idea in my mind.
This tower will keep
I'm not too worried about Captain Ethercali. If he does attack Boulogne, then we can go back and hit him. But if we press Londangren and we press for Goond, I think that'll do. Isengard, I don't actually think are dead. No, I'm sure they're still alive, and I think they do actually still hold that. Ah, no, that's been taken. That is now held by Enedwyth, alas. That's a shame. But we want to get up to Baronet. I want these regions here. I want to connect us up. And ideally, if we can, then push maybe up through Dunland. Because then we can connect our actual lands, encircling Enedwyth and cutting them off, and connecting up here when we come down to hit Moria.
Yes, my lord.
It's just whether or not Enedwyth now swarm through those lands, but we'll have to wait and see. But for now, our attention is turned, as it should be, to Captain Ethercali. We've got a good army there. There's some good cavalry units. We've got Wardens of the White Tower. We don't have a general, but I just don't think that will matter. I'm tempted to just send Belethir out for now.
Yes, my lord.
But then what if he can't get back in a turn? It'd be that fella that we take, really. How much do you actually give that? 400 gold coins he gives that up, but we make so much money. It just doesn't really matter,
yes,
Turlin. I just feel like we need a general to lead that army. Turlin, you're gonna take the honor. Let's do it.
A mighty host
Let's do it. Let's kill him.
to battle.
Come on, boys and girls. Captain Ethercali has... Oh, he's got Lokinus Rim, but if we can stop them doing anything, it's not a very good army, really. Only 3 elites. Don't be put off. Don't be fooled by the silver and brown displays of the Arulad. They are not that great. They can and they will run away when pressed.
Muster your
Let's do
courage,
it.
men.
We'll control
We
the
march
reinforcements
into
from Minas
battle.
Ithil as well, because otherwise they'll die. Or from the Ivory Tower, sorry. Oh, that's a cool background map. Lots of nations centered up here. Oh, why is it Mordor? We're fighting in Minas Morgul. Oh, come on. And then why does it... Why do we always have these horrible battle maps? Right, we attacked them. They were besieging our allies who were going to be coming in down there. So if we want our 2 armies to link up, we have to fight down in this pit. Which isn't really ideal. But if we come from up here, they will almost certainly break off and kill our garrison force. So perhaps rightly or perhaps very wrongly, I'm going to try and link up with our reinforcement army. So that we can stand as one. It's not that great, our reinforcing army, but it's still more troops. I wonder what they're going to do. My gut instinct is that when those 4 troops join the field, they might move over to then change their mind. Let's get our cavalry to go from a different direction. So cavalry, if you only go to about here-ish, and then we'll have you flanking them. Those 17 cavalry. Oh, and 77 of you. You can go with them as well. You're not really very good, though, are you? But we'll use you. We'll use you. We'll find a way. The enemy's going to camp the hill. But I didn't think they had that many ranged forces, actually. So now we're coming up at them. Oh, it's not too bad of a hill. Yeah, they've got quite a few archers, actually. They have, obviously, the hill in general, but the way that the game actually works is little bits like this aren't actually all that useful because they can't shoot over those lips. So the archers aren't too much of a problem. The real problem with fighting uphill, of course, is that you lose the... your troops then suffer the melee debuff. Okay, so trash units, and 53 of you. You're not trash, but you're joining them. You're going to go up first. Oh, the enemy appears to be pulling away, reshuffling. Oh, yeah, look, they're giving up that little bit of hill there. That's fine. Right, you guys go up first. Archers come up there behind, and then we can take 3 of you to come round onto the left-hand side, and 3 of you come round onto the right-hand side. No, I didn't put you with the archers, sorry. You stand with the archers. I hate the way that they do that. They keep moving backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Alright, Team 1, let's send you even further around. Our troops are warmed up, but we're not knackered yet. Oh, and I forgot about that. 17 Gondor cavalry. That's alright. No, I don't think they're really going to do anything today. We might be able to get them to tie up the cavalry archers, actually. Do they have any cavalry archers? Of course they do. It's a runic and a Kurdish army. They always have cavalry archers. It's like they live and breathe cavalry archers. Right, everyone get into position and then stand still for a bit. Just catch your breath. There we are. Right, 17 of you, you are going to die. So go and just shut down the Baron Raiders. Give the enemy something to think about. Archers, you're welcome to fire at will if they come anywhere near you. There we are, that Gondor cavalry's been sacrificed. Not really for any reason, to be honest. That was a bad idea, really. Right, our troops are tired. We should really try and take that top of that hill. Let's go for it. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. The time has come. Press the attack. Keep circling round. Remember, they've got the Loki in us rim as well. They're going to give us grief. Our unit's going to be knackered by the time we get there. Why are you very tired? All you've done is walk. You haven't had to run anywhere until right now. This is the moment that I've actually told you to run. Why are you tired? Why would it be tiring to walk across the countryside? You've been walking for about 5 minutes. Ah! I hate my life. Right, charge into them. We got to flank those flag rim. I think we're going to lose a lot of troops here, to be honest, but we're right at the heart of our troop-producing territory now, so I just don't think it matters as much anymore. Keep the cavalry flanking round. Send the troops right around the back. Try and shut down those Lycaonis rim before they get a charge onto anyone at all. Charge in. Defenders of the White Tree. Now watch the archers all immediately break rank and run away as our troops get near to them. Although, as I say, our troops are exhausted. And they are fresh. The enemy is fresh. They're going to do really well against us. We have to use numbers everywhere we can. That's just not really feasible is the only problem. Now, the Lycaonis rim have been hit hard, though. Look at the flashing numbers. Flashing numbers equal bad. Should have just walked up the hill at them. Why did they send troops over? I don't understand what this is. Have I left someone in the corner? No, I haven't. I don't know what that is. One of our units has already died. Oh, the archers, the cavalry, of course. Neck and neck in numbers. How did you guys get on against that inner rim? Ah, you've been massacred, haven't you? That's my own fault. Oh, we have got some routing. Yes! Alright, go and hit those Loke Gamp Brim. You get those Taratai Clansmen out of this game. You charge back into those Loke Flag Rim. You come down and hit the Dragon Guard. I think we are going to get them to rout. There's Dragon Riders there that are hitting us hard, though. Right, you're not the best choice against Gamp Brim.
Dead. Without their general, they may lose heart and flee.
I don't think they're going to care too much if their little captain dies. He was only a captain. Look, Gamp Brim. Oh, that was an excellent charge. Oh, wow, well done. You completely gutted their fighting potential. Oh, nice. Right, pull out of that one. We've got Loke Flagrim on the run. Oh, yes. Nah, this is a win.
The enemy are badly blooded. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
This is a win, so he immediately gives up the advantage by putting it to ×6. What is actually still fighting? Why have we not properly won? Oh, there's hunters and things over there. Go and shut those down and get them out of the game for me. Anything over there? 9 Loke Inner Rim. Go and kill those. Alright, we've turned the tails on the enemy. Oh, there's a perfect target as it glides past you. Yeah, shoot them. I can't believe how slow units walk in Mordor. All these years, I've worked on this mod, and then now I don't do that, but I still cover the mod on YouTube. And all this time, I still just always seem to completely ignore and forget the fact that Mordor is a really difficult terrain type to fight on, and it just saps your unit's energy. So they spend most of the battle tired, which adds to the slog feeling of Mordor. And of course, it's all thematic, and it's wonderful that Mordor is this horrible location to fight, because that's what it would be. But it makes for really, really grindy, horrible battles, and it's just so disappointing that that's the way that it ends up. The Loke Inner Rim haven't actually been defeated yet.
The enemy general abandoned. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. We've captured the enemy's general.
Oh, Loke Inner Rim don't want it anymore.
Teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run.
What are we on? 95% plus 25. So what's still fighting that means we haven't actually won? Whatever that is coming back into the fray. Oh, Balkoth Spearman. Alright, let's run the units over, the archers over here. And shoot at those. You'll get them to rout in no time. There we go. Immediate rout.
Pursue and run them down.
Get those. There we go.
This is a clear victory.
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Given that was just a quickly mustered army based on wounded and battered and beleaguered troops, and we had to fight in Mordor, which I never want to fight here again. Just get me out of this crap up. Oh, good to see Ethercali dying easily though. 158 Dunedain cavalry taking the top spot. And the benefit with us being right at home is that many of these troops can now nip back into Western Osgiliath, hopefully. Nip back in, one hopes, fingers crossed, very easily, and they can all be quickly retrained. I don't think that is actually going to be the case, but they can be retrained, and our army will be ready, particularly for the next Roon stack that's coming around the corner. But if we get 1 or 2 Roon stacks every now and then that attacks one of our cities and we hold off, I don't mind that. Just stop with the never-ending Mordor spam. That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
Your orders, my
That's all I crave. Why can't you even train Gondor militia here? What do you not have? Ah, the war camp. Yeah, let's try and turn you into a useful hub as well. Master Carpenters, we'll start with that. Right, so Turin of your army, nothing can go back. Good to see, good to see. Cavalry probably can.
Orders.
Yeah.
By your command.
Cavalry can get back. None of it can retrain. Oh, no, all of it can. Yay! Yay! And there was much rejoicing. Train all the best units, please. Train all the best units. Going to get a Dundine Royal Barracks in a turn. And you're more than Dundine enough, so you'll be able to retrain the rest. Ah, it's a shame then that your army is not there, because in one turn all of you could be retrained by the Nimrodel Mariners. Someone's going to have to go back to Caer Andros, and I'm wondering if maybe Hurin does just have a standard bodyguard after all. No, Hurin should lead a sort of defensive army around this area. Yeah, I really want that runic army to go against Fengador, because they're not getting through. They won't take Fengador anytime soon. And that will be... Oh, you can get a Royal Arnorian Hall as well. More free upkeep. Yeah, if we can break them at Fengador, that would be the dream. The reason that they're pushing through to the Ivory Tower is because it borders Orkesterlad. A better nation to have given that to would have been Harad. Because Harad don't border it, so they just wouldn't send any troops there. They'd just sit and wait. Although they might try and send troops, actually. But it would be smaller, much more easily managed forces. Nothing of the like that we're seeing there. Everywhere else, I think, is fine. I think we can possibly end the turn and see how our fortunes go.
Yes, my lord.
Making camp here, as you wish.
Your troops can go in there. And Turlin, we'll send you back to Caer Andros.
Yes, my
Alright,
lord.
let's try and end the turn. Let's see what happens. Come on, Roon. Bugger off back up to Fengador. Try and attack that instead. I mean, either way, they've got to go through one of them to reach Orkesterlad, haven't they? And Fengador is much closer to the rest of their land. So common sense would tell you that Fengador is going to be the rock upon which we will break Roon. Oh, please tell me you want a ceasefire. Please tell me you want a ceasefire. Oh, no. Why do I get my hopes up like this? They're only going to be dashed. Trying to bribe me. Mordor trying to bribe Fanwilond of all places. Like, come on, guys. Sort your lives out.
We must make a stand.
Oh no! Eastern Osgiliath has been besieged. Anyway, pressing on. Istvan and Ningaireth. Absolutely, man. Have at it. Send an emissary to the Vale of Dorwinion for 750 free coins. Ah, no. Roon has decided that the Ivory Tower is going to be where they're going to break. So, what we will do then is...
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Turlin, you go back to Caer Andros, take up governance.
Yes, my lord.
Hurin the
Your
Fearless.
orders, my lord.
You're going to come and govern the Ivory Tower.
We shall continue
The
tomorrow.
Ivory Tower is very defensible and would love some siege. Archers and siege are the way to defend there. So if you could just hold on to things that you can definitely retrain. So,
Your will, my lord.
oh yeah, that is going to be moved up here, I think.
Your will, my lord. Order. Merging armies, my
Because you
lord.
can't go into Osgiliath now. Did you build your barracks? Yes, you did. And there we go. One unit can be retrained.
Yes,
Right, Hurin's
my
going
lord.
to take up governance of that.
Your orders, my lord.
Your forces can come down into
As
there,
you wish.
merge together, and then retrain whatever can be retrained from that. Good, good, good.
Yes, my
And
lord.
this is such a good little army, the two brothers and Heirluin.
Yes.
They're a
We're
fantastic
combining
leadership committee.
forces.
We need more of this.
Orders.
Ah, and look, your army's good to go. Excellent. I'm going to take, if I may, the Blackroot Vale. No, because Blackroot Vale can't be trained in the Ivory Tower. Same with the Nimrodel Mariners. Nimrodel Mariners have to come out of that garrison. Everything else there can be trained there in time. Let's just double check that. Get the encampment up. Do you have Athelian Rangers? You should do, because you are Athelian. No, it doesn't even have Athelian Rangers. Do they come from that? Do they come from a unique building? No, that's it. So even Athelian Rangers are a no-go. Sworn Infantry are our only proper archers. Sworn Infantry or trash. That's a shame. It's a long time till we get any of them anyway.
Your will, my lord.
Do you train Athelian Rangers? No, you can't. No, even you can't. Who trains Athelian Rangers then? Is it just Eastern Osgiliath? That's awful.
My lord.
That's awful. Right, 101 of you are good to go, so join the army.
Your will, my lord. My lord.
And then all of you join that. You're going to go into Western Osgiliath. You can't train Nimrodel Mariners, can you? I shouldn't have thought you'd be able to. Oh, but you could get a Royal Arnorian Hall there. But no, I don't think we need that. Right, stay as you are. Right, so that's that covered. South is fine. They can press up on Fanwilond all they want. If need be, we can push out and hit them at Fanwilond. Alright. What happened to the more... Oh, they're not doing anything. They're just besieging Methras. That's fine. And they did push past. Where are you going?
Your orders, my lord.
Ah, yes, look, we can attack that army and draw out the garrison and sack
Yes, my
Londangren.
lord.
With honor. Be gone.
We should probably fight him as we pass, actually. Sorry. Go on to
Yes.
Gund. Right, with
We shall
you guys going
continue
through,
tomorrow.
this place doesn't need the garrison anymore. Can I
Your
take you
orders,
all?
my lord.
Yes. Do you have 2 generals
Yes,
actually
my
come at it?
lord.
No, you don't, do you? But there is 1 general, isn't there? There's him there.
Your orders. Yes, my lord.
I'm just thinking if
Your orders. my
Pelilas
lord.
could stay behind.
Splitting our force
Governors
at
are always
will, my
better.
lord.
Right, you guys go
Yes.
west. Just cover Boulogne for a time, or for a brief
Orders.
moment.
As
Sit in
you
that fort for
wish.
now. They want Tharagrundos, don't they? They're coming for Tharagrundos. Right, Kamadit,
Yes,
you
my
just
lord.
push through and you take Goon
We
for me.
shall engage.
Oh, look, the idiots are coming back at Barad and Ed. You're not getting through in Barad and Ed, mate. Doesn't even matter if the wall's down. And in many ways, the wall down's even better, because then we can put our stakes down and watch you die. I will take you if I can get you. Another unit is helpful. 60% Dunedain here. Do we just not have... Does this just... Is that all we get from the encampment here? Oh, it's because it's only tier 1, isn't it? There you go. At tier 2, we get all the Dunedain. Yeah, you need one of them, and you need it fast. So don't bother with the crop rotation. Let's turn you into... Oh, what's that building? Oh, just the way station. Ooh. Right, what did Moria do? Oh, there's so much going on. Oh, Moria disappeared. Oh, fantastic.
Your orders, my lord.
Perfect. Right,
With
get over to
honour,
Zagkala, and we'll
we
send
can
you
go
south
no
from there.
further,
We've got
my
much
lord.
more... There's somewhere sending more. Yes,
Your
there we are. I
will,
thought
my
as
lord.
much.
By your command, my lord.
Well, that's
Managing
5
our
more
peace, my
units
lord.
coming in.
Yes, my lord.
3, 4, 5. 49 of those could be being swapped out, and 194 of them, definitely. Can you not train anything else? Don't really want that many. Oh, Lumberman. I really like Lumberman. Try and train some more. We've got the money. We do still make 10,000 gold
Your
coins.
orders, my lord.
Orders.
So push for the border.
Yes, my lord.
Brilliant. Moria's
England
buggered
camp
off.
here.
We can then hit Moria and Anon and a rod. Definitely take that one out. That's lovely. So let's end this episode with a quick little kill of Enid
Marching to war.
Ah, yes. Enidwythian generals don't do very well against cavalry. As we are shortly about to see, this is going to be a lovely little
Yes,
massacre.
my lord.
And we will
Prepare
burn
the
everything in
men to attack.
Londangren to the ground. I mean that. We do not want any of these lands. The only Enidwyth lands I want are Numenorian strategic ones. Londare, Tharbad, Alkford, and then possibly the path up to Barad and Ed. Everything else, we're destroying. We're going to burn it all. Not a single effigy will remain to the clansmen. Alright, and then the 3 of you as the small ones.
The enemy have brought up more
I'm
men.
not too worried about the enemy general coming up, because if one of these run away, they're going to run away into Londangren. So these are the ones we want to shut down. Right,
The
what have we got?
tide of
Keefe
battle
Huntsman,
seems to have
Fowler
turned
Border Guards, and
against
Leon
us.
Billman. Now, the
We
Billmen
must
obviously are going to be the
act and halt
problem.
This turn of events.
Huntsmen as archers, though, they might give us a bit of grief. But if we can, what I want to do is have the entire army attack the Phylani herders. And then pull out.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Right, then flank round here, flank round here. You guys go over there, you guys go over there. You come and hit those border guards. You help. You're going to kill around the back, you're going to kill around the back, you're going to come over there. Alright, no, let's just take the border guards out of the game. Keefe Huntsman, Keefe Huntsman. Oh, that was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh, lovely little charge into the back of their line. The Leod and Billman are all in a
The
quandary.
enemy are badly bloodied.
Caught
They
right
have
in 6s
lost
and
half
7s.
their men.
They are very badly bloodied. You've hit the nail on the head there, friend. How are they going to even come back from this? Oh, the Phylani herders. Come on, guys. You ran away. Do us all a favour and stay dead. Keefe Huntsmen are on their way. Phylani herders are shaken. Gondor cavalry mission's not the best to go up against them, but they are shaken. Let's try and kill off the Billman. get a route here,
Battle
surely.
seems to be
Yeah, there
swinging
we
in
go.
our favour. From such tidings does victory. The enemy army flees
I
the
don't
field.
really want
Pursue
any
and
of them
run
getting
down.
away. Even one man. If we got anyone that can stop those Filani herders. Do we want... I don't think actually it will matter that much. No, we should be alright with them. They can get away, that's fine. Alright, back into positions. Together, knights, come! Right, the enemy here is going to shoot at us. Javelins. So we need to... They might get one volley off before our cavalry gets in and hits them, so... Oh dear, no. Alright, sod it.
The enemy are bad. The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
I misclicked, but it worked in our favour.
The enemy are utterly vanquished.
We got 60.
This is
Dear,
a great
dear.
victory worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
And mark that down, because you're never going to see that again. Gondor Cavalry Militia with the highest kills. Madness. Absolute madness. Not what you expect to see. But a glorious little victory, and an Enedwaith city falls before us. We'll hold on to it, of course, and we'll put one of our now depleted cavalry units in there as a garrison, but we are going to sack it, and we are going to burn as much of it down as we possibly can. And we're going to start by executing the garrison.
Victory in your name, my lord.
Oh, what such a shame! 10,000 people have just been massacred, and the city has been gutted. Ah, we can't destroy the seat of the Bersi. Or however you say that in Gaelic. But we can destroy absolutely everything else. I really don't care for the money. I'm sorry. The place is going to be a riot hellhole for ages. Many of the buildings aren't useful to us in any event. But what is useful is the money we've just made, which will spread throughout our realm and allow things to be built and units to be trained and everything to go the way we want it. Speaking of units to be trained, Fanrelon probably could actually do with a bit of a garrison, couldn't it? Let's chuck those guys back in. Do what you can to hold. Let's get some elites. Javelins aren't the end of the world in a siege. Good. Good.
Your orders, my lord.
We shall continue
is anywhere else
tomorrow.
not building that we wanted to be building? I don't think so. Oh, Callanhead, you should definitely try and make money. You're far enough back behind the line. You don't even have a Mason's Guild House. Get a Mason's Guild House first. And then just try and make money for us.
Your orders.
Alright. We don't really want Londangren. But equally, I don't really want to sell it to someone like Roon. Although, actually, if we could make any money off of it, I'm more than happy to get to the point where we start cheesing this game, if I'm honest. What do we do with the cavalry horde, though? Should we then cut back in and hit Karas? Can we get Karas, though? No, I think you should try and hover around this area and keep defending our troops. So come and stand on the bridge here.
By your command.
Yes, my lord.
You are brave to seek an audience with us like this.
Let's see if we can get a ceasefire out of them for it. Can you imagine if they accepted that? Balanced. They won't. They won't.
I see.
There we go.
Something further for me to hear then?
I will give you Londangren, though. If you make me a payment. If I can get gold for it, I'll get gold for it.
The answer I'm
just
I pray
rejected.
this shall be more worthwhile.
I pray this shall be more worthwhile. Alright, give me even just 5 grand, because you're not going to hold it, and then White's going to get it back, but with no infrastructure, they can't do anything with it.
No, you back this bodes.
Yes, my
They're
lord.
just not going for it. Dear doing communal farming, well done. Oh, and it's building roads. Wow, we really did make good money. Dear oh dear. Oh, Koloniak! Yes, Koloniak! Koloniak, quick! Train everything you could train that's useful. Don't worry too much about them. Even Bree Archer Militia on the walls is something. Get me a militia garrison. Build things! I believe. It is from within that belief starts.
My lord.
Alright, that's going to be a lot then. So, for now, that's going to end it. But there will be a live stream tomorrow now, actually, because this video's gone up on Friday, hasn't it? So there'll be a live stream tomorrow morning. My time probably about 9 a.m. So if you're in America, it's, I'm afraid, like 3 in the morning for you. And if you're in Europe, it'll be about 10 or 11 a.m., depending on British summertime, how it affects you, I don't know. And for elsewhere in the world, you are hours ahead. It will be however many hours ahead you are. At some point in your Saturday day. Oh, we have another person up here. Oh, Ardenaim. Giving it to the Ardenaim is not the end of the world, because we actually quite like them. And we can still force an alliance with them. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, no, that actually makes a lot of sense. Let's forge a Numenorian enclave. They're bankrupt, so we won't try and give them... we won't try and just extort them for money.
I accept this wonderful deal with an honor and a pleasure. Farewell.
Oh, wow, you guys are doing well. Mythlond is held, and they've managed to take Forlond. Oh, that's interesting. And now you've got Coloniac. Good luck with that one. Not Coloniac, Londangren. Hopefully they can hold that. Have you actually got Western Horondor? No. That's old, isn't it? That's old news. They have got Vinya Metalmar. Not got Vinya Forrestar, and they've not got the Haradrim Wastes. But they still have 2 lands in the south, and Gobel Tofalas. They've got a world-spanning empire, much like our own. But it is actually over here where they're actually doing well. Oh, I think that behooves a Toggle Fog of War, doesn't it? Because that's fascinating to me. Let's have a look. Oh, didn't type it out. What did I not do? Capital the 4. Doesn't like capital letters. Oh, they really are doing. They really have done that. Oh my goodness gracious! The elves are dead in the west. Perth and Loon, their only holdout. Has that forced a peace between them, though? A truce? Hostility ceased. Yes, it has. That's forced them to... We're going to have to make that decision again in due course. But I'd rather have the High Elves again and stay on sort of an easy terms. Oh, they got sellswords. They got a garrison. Yes! I would happily build up. And the Ardenaim are actually attacking Ennard White. They are actually in the fight with us. They are someone we want on our side. So giving them Londangren, I'll take that all day long. We shall keep spreading. Roon actually is not as big as I thought it was. And I think with them stretching themselves out... Ah, no, of course, but Dale and Erebor are tied up with Gundabad, unfortunately. And despite my pressure on Moria, they aren't going to die because they've got lands north of the mountains. But we will get Bairig, Anon Enarod, and Khazad-dûm West, although that's a large force there. If we can hit them one by one, we could kill them easily. But if we have to fight all 3 of them in one go, we're going to lose that. But Osnathil is not going down anytime soon. That is a huge elven garrison. Why don't you use that, you dumb bastards? Hit out! Attack someone! Navaya has absolutely no garrison whatsoever. Go and take Dunlarak or something. Just do something. Please, I beg you. Angmar is slowly crushing Bree. And Deadman's Dyke has finally fallen to Angmar. I didn't notice that. Oh, dear, oh dear. So Ostal's going to be attacked even more. Tempted to leave Ostal as a village, to be honest, because it's such an easily defended village, and when it upgrades to a town, it becomes a standard town. Much harder to defend. So whilst we actually have problems with these people, I think we should continue leaving it as it is. Oh, look, Agendaur himself has made it to Gehuzanar. Gehuzanur. The Angmar are doing really well. They're a ticking time bomb. They are an absolute ticking time bomb. Our northern reclamation has gone very poorly, but our southern one's doing all right, I think. We've saved Gondor, haven't we? I think we're doing all right. We're doing all right, everyone. We're doing all right. But for now, that's going to conclude. So join me again tomorrow for the live stream if you would like to. And otherwise, that's all for now. Have a good couple of days. Navar Naden Peramad Melonin, and farewell.